There is a big game on as 6 sports presenters take to the poker table tonight. Pride is at stake and no one wants to be left looking like a mug when the cash goes in.
Welcome to London town. There's a tidy game of poker going down in the East End tonight. It's the real deal. Cash on the table, loads of spondoolies. We ain't playing for tiddlywinks. You've got to have a whole lot of nerve for this game. Someone's taking home muchos mola. So get your readies out and let's get tonight's players in. Andy Goldstein is in seat 1. This geezer is a real find, a real cheeky charmer. He could be laughing all the way to the bank tonight. This little Polish beauty is a fighter. Don't be fooled by that pretty face. This former boxing champ can hold her own. In seat 2, it's Aniska Relic. This former Scottish footballer turned football pundit knows how to score big. But can he be crowned man of the match? Only one word describes this next player, unbelievable. Don't be fooled by his cheeky grin. He took no prisoners on the pitch and he'll be no different on the table. Chris Cammy Kamara takes seat 4. In seat 5, Cara Scott. She knows her way around a poker table and is mates with all the pros. She has cash against some of the best. But can she prove she is the top talent at the table? Rod Harrington used to be the Prince of Style on the hockey. Now he talks the talk from the commentary box. Tonight he's swapping the bullseyes for bullets for a 3rd year on the spin.
This is the PartyPoker.com Sports Star Challenge 3, where top sportsmen play in matches with their peers. The winner moves on to the final table and the losers are sent packing. I'm joined by 6-time world champion Steve Davis. Now, Steve, tonight it's the sports presenters' heat. We know they can talk, but can they play?
Well, they're used to being in front of the cameras, but not necessarily in this situation with cards being dealt around them. Look for Alan McInally and Chris Kamara. They've got history. They've both won this event before, or certainly won heats before. There's perhaps a bit of rivalry between the two of them. But the player that wants to do the best, I know for sure, Cara Scott. She's a poker presenter and she fancies herself as a poker player. 2
ladies on the table tonight, the Polish boxing champion Agnieszka Rulik.
That's right, a hero in her own country and pulling up a few trees in the poker world, played in a few big events and knocked out a few players.
Well, we know their mouths are open, but are their cards sharp? We can but see.
6 presenters in tonight. They're used to being in the spotlight, but there ain't no script here. Who will break a leg and who will take the award as we go live?
Welcome to this heat of the Sports Star Challenge 3. The presenters, sports presenters, Steve, now into the main draw. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. They're laughing and chatting.
Yeah. Yes, obviously it should be their domain, talking, but there's a good mix of players around the table. A few slightly inexperienced ones, and a couple that have had previous experience here in this particular event.
I think they know a bit about each other's poker. I mean, between McInally, Kamara, and Cara Scott, they actually, I know, I saw them all on TV last night presenting a poker show on Sky. So,
Pass.
they actually played together a bit.
Check.
No, you can look at them. Call.
I think probably no one has, the table has played with Agnieszka before.
No, but she's been playing in some live events recently, and I think there's probably no substitute for live play. You can obviously play online and learn the trade, but get a feeling around the table. That's important.
She is a champion boxer, a world champion from Poland. But in the poker world, she played in late night poker and she knocked out the Devilfish. And I understand she beat him in a hand as well.
Cheerleader. Can we put the graphic up now? Is that all right?
Let's have a look at our official ranking of poker hands.
100% record.
You make it look easy.
I know.
Every 5-card poker hand falls in the official ranking of poker hands. At the bottom of the ladder, high card only. Higher than that is a pair.
2 pairs is higher still, and 3 of a kind is sometimes called a set. A straight is 5 cards in a row of any suit, while a flush is 5 cards of the same suit in any order. A full house is 3 of a kind plus a pair. 4 of a kind is self-explanatory, and a straight flush is 5 cards in a row, all the same suit. A royal flush is top of the pops. That's a straight flush, ace high. I wonder if they're a bit intimidated by Agnes.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Rod's prepared to see some flops.
Andy's just looking to get in the game, isn't he?
Cool.
Agnieszka could have called for a bit of value there, hoping nobody was going to raise after her with a Jack 10.
Pass.
Looks like we're down to
No
4
raise.
players. Cara deciding not to find out the lay of the land and just checking quite wisely.
Spades would have been a bit of a bother. I don't think that's hit anybody, really.
Did you check that?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Would have hit Agnieszka if she'd have stayed in, but it was a
Oh,
disciplined
40.
fold.
40.
And he goes in with bottom pair.
He's going to find out where he's at.
He certainly will.
Pass.
Quite a nice spot.
Show the deuce.
Piece of cake, isn't it?
Definitely chip leader out.
I think Andy played in this this match and this tournament last year and was a little bit discouraged.
Is that yours?
A lovely
No,
tune
it's not
coming from the
mine.
radio over there.
Who's left their radio on?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, legs crossed, everything I've got crossed, even stuff that can't bend, I'm going to bend it so it's crossed. My wife's birthday is coming up very soon. I need as much money as possible. She has very expensive taste. So I'll be playing purely to buy her presents. That's my only goal today, is to win so I can afford a present for her. So, and kids, and homeless children I'm playing for. So it's not just me you're rooting for, it's the kids.
Nice hand. Not a monster, but it's nice. 6-handed.
Feels... Well, he just called the ace deuce. He's not going to fold that, is he? He's in trouble here.
That's a nicer one.
Raise. 40.
Minimum raise. Could be pricing McNally in.
I'd have to see those if I were him,
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
I think so. Just for
Pass.
40. It's only 40. After all, you got 1,000.
Pass.
You're not going to get too many
Pass.
chances to try and peel off a set on the flop, and it can be
Yeah.
so powerful, can it?
Well, Andy Goldstein could be in trouble here. If an ace hits, he could be in serious trouble.
Yeah, it was a minimum raise, but it was almost... Oh, there's the 3!
But 3 diamonds is a little bit of a worry for everybody. Of course, the king would make a nice hand for Agnieszka.
I think if she bets here, Steve, I mean, Andy can't do much but either fold or call. I mean, he's
40.
going to be a bit worried here, isn't he?
Yeah, he could be calling to lose a lot more. He hasn't got a diamond.
Yeah. She's playing the continuation bet very well, isn't she? And do you think she's got another bullet for the turn? Is she double-barreled? Raise before the flop, bet on the flop.
That may be worth another bullet now.
I've got 100.
Oh, the bullet's been passed.
I like that bet by Andy. It feels defensive, but now if he gets raised here, he has to be prepared to throw it away, don't you think?
Yes, but it's a very scary ball for both players. First to fire the bullet, I think it's 1. No shame in passing here.
No.
Pass. Pass.
And Goldstein takes it.
Cost you. You made the right decision.
Bad decision?
No, the right one.
Yeah.
Because you might have won, but I'd have still nicked the money.
Yeah, I think Andy's been putting a few hours in at the poker table, here or online.